trying to mark some fish. Oh, there's one fish at 33 feet. 34 feet. Pretty deep down we're fishing today. Well, hello everybody. Look, it is sunny. We got sunshine for once. But actually when I was driving up to Merritt, it was snowing and raining pretty hard over the Coke Summit. I was getting discouraged, but I was quite pleased once I got into town and I saw the blue sky and thought it was going to be a really good day. When I got to the lake, I didn't see a single person out on the lake. Actually, I'm still the only person out here. So I was kind of shocked because this is a pretty popular lake and I thought maybe everyone else knew something that I didn't know. But it looks good. The wind has kind of died down a little bit now. It was pretty windy before, but it's manageable right now. And I'm marking fish on the sounder. Today we're going to be fishing pretty deep water. I'm anchored at 33 feet right now. That's what I kind of spotted some fish on the sounder before. So we're going to put away the fly rods for now. And we're going to drop the flies down with my bait casting setup. So last year I started using these with my friend Aaron. You probably saw that episode where I used the Shimano Tolera kokanee trolling rods, and they're really whippy. I find them really nice, just dropping straight down. The fish will just grab it really hard. So I'm excited to try that again by myself. Gonna use 2 rods because I'm by myself in the boat. I can use 2 rods. So I'm gonna drop 2 rods down, and hopefully we'll get lots of big takedowns on the camera today for you. This is a nice technique to try. Anyone can use it. You simply drop this rig down to the bottom. And once that sliding weight hits the bottom, look at those fish on the sounder. That's crazy. And they were moving around quite a bit, so they're feeding. So drop to the bottom. The sliding weight hits the bottom. And, whoa, pretty deep. Look at that. Let's keep going down. Alright, it's hitting bottom, line slack now. So I'm going to crank it up 2 or 3 times, okay? And then just put it in the rod holder, like that. Because the flies is about 2 feet below the sliding weight, you want to crank it up a little bit. So 2 turns on the reel, it's equivalent to about roughly around 2 feet, or maybe 3 turns. You're just gonna play around with it a little bit, and you watch the sounder, and you see fish is, sometimes if they're around the bottom, you want to keep the fly near the bottom. If they're a little further up, like now, maybe you want to be a little further up. So I'm just testing it a little bit and trying to figure out where these fish are biting, and trying to figure out what they're biting on as well. They're pretty active. You can when the fish are going up and down vertically, that means the fish are pretty active. They're actively feeding. This is almost like mooching in the ocean for salmon. I think it's pretty exciting. The bites can be a small tap, or sometimes usually for this rainbow trout, they'll just grab and go. They'll grab this fly and they don't really they don't mess around with it. So and that makes this type of fishing just kind of very visually exciting, because you look away and turn around and there goes the rod. This fly, I accidentally bent it when I was packing this morning. So I'm trying to bend it back and see if it works. If it we'll find out, right? We'll find out when we do get a fish on there. So I'm gonna put it on the bottom, put it in the holder. Okay, it's 2 turns and that's it. Oh, there's a fish. Okay, 10 minutes in, we got a fish on the chronometer. I don't think it's very big. Oh, actually, no, this is a nice fish. Holy moly, that's a nice fish. Oh, that's a good start. This is a nice fish. Yeah, that's a solid fish. Nice looking rainbow trout. Okay, look at that. Not bad. Good start. Woo! Woo! So that hook actually just got bent again. I'm gonna bend it back. Same routine. And we just crank it up 1 and 2. Oh man, it got really windy all of a sudden. What the heck? My goodness, it's a hurricane out here. Oh, the anchor's not holding, eh? Okay, we got blown way off. We're about 100 feet off where we was first anchored. So we're gonna have to go back. So even with like 20-pound anchors, still not holding my boat when it's this windy. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, I'm getting blown off course again. The lines are not straight down, so they're not fishing properly right now. What should I do? Okay, trying something a little different now. Instead of having one anchor on the front and one on the back, I put both anchors on the front. So double the anchor weight on one end and see if it can hold that way. Whew. A little work. Well, the anchor's holding, but it's downwindy. Where'd my tissues go? Did they fly away? Oh, yes. That was fast. It was like 1 minute after I dropped it down. That was a nice fish too. Oh, came off. Oh, that was fast. Put a new fly on and in less than a minute, bam! That was a hard hit. There's one. Same rod, same fly. Whew. That feels good. Well, every fish feels good on this rod actually because it's so soft. It's it's not bad fish. Smaller than the first one I landed, but still good. It's a Fraser Valley rainbow trout. A little waiting in the wind. Not very long, but very fat. Nice. My kids love eating these, and I used to hate them, but now, for some reason, I love eating these too. Oh, came off. Oh, came off again. What the heck? Oh, the hook is a little bent. That's why. Alright. Should work this time. Ooh, there it goes. You could see that on the sounder too, like. Whew, that was good. Oh, it came off again. What the? 2 in a row, lost both of them. I think I've had enough. This wind is definitely pretty interesting. Well, we still caught quite a few fish. I am coming back here in 2 days from now, and I'm hoping that by Friday, in 2 days from now, the wind will die down. Will be pretty calm. If that's the case, we should be able to get into more fish because we saw lots of fish in the sounder today, and there were quite a few bites. We still caught 8 under this challenging condition. So imagine if it's calm, we should be able to get in. Okay, it's one of those days. Where's the nice spring weather? Come on now. Day 2, there's still wind, but nothing as crazy as what we experienced yesterday. I'm at a different lake today, not too far from the other one. Just want to try something a little different. What I found with the other lake was I did get into quite a few fish, but most of the fish were pretty small, so I was a little disappointed by that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with catching fish that are between 16 and 18 inches long, but today, hopefully, we're looking for bigger fish, taking a risk here, leaving fish to go find bigger fish. Maybe it will pay off, but we'll never know until we try it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the same thing as yesterday. Dropping the fly down with the bait casting setup, fishing in 34 feet, very similar depth to what we did yesterday. And because we're marking the food fish at this depth, so yeah, I'm gonna take my risk and use the fly I was using yesterday for now. The one that was bending, the hook was bending a little bit, but I'm a little lazy. Oh, there's another fish on the sounder, and but I am gonna change it while I drop these rods down. Such an easy way of fishing. You're just dropping down and leaving the holder and let them grab the fly. Ooh, there's lots of fish in the sounder again. This is good. All the fish are right on the bottom, so you gotta make sure your fly is just on the bottom. So we drop it down to the bottom. I'm gonna reel 1, 2. Oh, there's a fish. Where'd it go? Jeez. Okay, probably should have been watching the rod, eh? Just a small one. Okay, still getting the camera ready. But yeah, good start. Fat looking fish. Okay. Okay, good start. Off he goes.
5 hours later.
Man, come on. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that took a long time. That's a small fish though. Ah, still another small one. Come on now. This one's bigger. This one's bigger. Oh, it's worth the wait. Yeah. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay, so it's been a pretty tough go since this morning. After that first fish, within the first 15 minutes or so, I was pretty optimistic, but then the fishing just kind of was dead for like 2-3 hours, and we waited and waited, and the weather got worse, and we saw less fish on the sounder. Then we started seeing a pretty good hatch going on, and then finally now we start getting some bites. Starting with 2 small fish and then a slightly bigger fish that I just kept. It's a pretty nice fat one. So I'm hoping this will continue. It's getting pretty late in the day now. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Typically they don't bite. The bite usually finishes around now. So today's kind of like the opposite. Oh, here's one. Oh, here you go. So one more fish. Oh, that's a nice one too. Okay. All right, finally. Okay, so I was saying, so fish number 2 is now in the boat, 19 inches long, about 2 pounds, just over 2 pounds. So yeah, it's happening now. Slow start, but it's happening. Oh man, that was rough. So yesterday we had to deal with hurricane condition, but we still got some fish. And today, condition wasn't too bad. It got a little breezy in the end. It was a little cold, but overall it wasn't too bad, and it was a pretty good chronometer hatch at the same time as well. But the fishing was really challenging. At the very beginning I got into one fish and I thought it was going to be great for the rest of the day. I was really excited, but then for 3 hours straight we got nothing. Tried different spots, tried different patterns, different depths, just nothing. Didn't see much going on the boat. But then all of a sudden at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, everything just picked up. The insects are hatching, the fish are showing up on the sounder, and the bites was on for like an hour. Got some pretty nice fish in the end. So overall pretty challenging, but yet very satisfying. I thought every time I come out here, I'm always learning new things. You think you gotta go figure it out, but in the end, you always come out and get your butt kicked once in a while, and you're learning, you're always learning. So this is why we keep coming back to these lakes. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was really fun to do. There'll be more lake fishing videos to come because I'm still waiting for spring. This is freezing right now. Hopefully we have some really sunny weather coming up so I can show you some t-shirt fishing weather with some big trout holding in my hands. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel, and if you have any other questions, leave it in the comment on the bottom. If you have some feedbacks, think how I could have done it better today, let me know. I'm always learning, like I say. Enjoy the rest of the season. Until next time, good luck fishing.